The Forbidden Files, Echoes and Evidence of the Truth, Episode 6. Room for the Dead, the Haunted Congress Plaza Hotel. They say some hotels never check out their ghosts. Some guests never leave, even in death. And in Chicago, there's one hotel so soaked in paranormal whispers the staff won't walk certain hallways alone. Some rooms are permanently locked, others stay rented, but mysteriously empty. This isn't a Hollywood movie. This is real. Tonight, we check into one of the most haunted hotels in America. File 6. The Congress Plaza Hotel, Room for the Dead. History is built on secrets. Let's take a look into the secrets of the Congress Plaza Hotel, built in 1893 for Chicago's World's Fair. It was once a symbol of opulence and grandeur, hosting presidents, foreign dignitaries, and celebrities, but beneath its polished brass fixtures and marble floors hides a legacy of murder, tragedy, and the unexplained. Some even believe H.H. Holmes, the infamous torture doctor, stalked the hotel for victims, luring them to his nearby murder castle. The corridors here aren't just historic, they're haunted. First up, the Shadow Woman. Room 441 is one of the most requested rooms by ghost hunters and most avoided by staff. Guests report seeing a woman standing at the foot of the bed, a shadow with no face, who vanishes when they try to scream. Lights flicker. Bed sheets are ripped away in the night. Some even say they've woken up paralyzed, unable to breathe, with a hand on their chest. One guest fled the room at 3 a.m., claiming she was dragged from the bed by her ankles. The hotel offered no explanation. Now let's discuss the mother and the children. The story varies by teller, but always ends in tragedy. Some say it was the South Tower, others the North. Either way, a mother, overwhelmed by despair, threw her 2 young children from a 12th-story window before jumping herself. One boy is said to haunt the hall still. Guests report hearing giggles or sobbing behind closed doors. Furniture is rearranged when no one is in the room. A maid once found an entire dresser flipped upside down, with no damage to the walls or floor. Here's the story of the man in the narrow hallway. One guest, walking through a narrow corridor, encountered a large man walking directly toward him. The hallway was too small for them to pass, but instead of stopping, the hallway expanded. He felt the walls widen, the temperature drop. They passed each other without speaking. When the guest turned back, the man was gone, and the hallway had returned to its original size. Would you rent room 666, the death room? Rooms on one floor go from 665 to 6667. Room 6666 has been sealed shut for decades. Legend calls it the death room. No one at the hotel will confirm it exists, but construction workers say the door is there, just painted over. Some claim it was the site of a murder-suicide. Others say occult rituals took place inside. But those who knock on the wall where the door should be say it knocks back. Keep your eyes open and you might see the floating bride like one security guard. One night, a security guard monitoring the ballroom cameras saw something strange. A white sheer figure, resembling a woman in a wedding dress, floated silently across the floor. No footsteps, no shadow, no sound. She moved toward a wall and vanished. He claims to still have the footage, but when asked by reporters, he said, "Even if I showed it to you, you wouldn't sleep for days." The phantom piano in the banquet hall. Employees report the grand piano in the banquet hall frequently plays by itself. Sometimes it's a few notes, other times, full melodies. When staff enter the room, the lid is down and the keys untouched, but the music continues for just a moment longer, and then stops. Room 242, the woman on the bed. Guests in room 242 report feeling suffocated. A heavy presence sits beside them at night. Some wake up to find a woman in a nightgown sitting on the edge of the bed, staring silently. One man claimed he felt her breathing next to his ear, but when he turned on the light, no one was there. A guest favorite is Pegleg Johnny. A mischievous spirit named Pegleg Johnny is said to roam the South Tower. He's blamed for flickering lights, dead phones, and TVs turning on in the middle of the night. Guests report hearing the tap, drag, tap of a wooden leg echoing down the hallway. He never harms anyone, but he never leaves you alone. One of the most haunted areas of the hotel is the Gold Room. The Gold Room is said to be haunted by a woman in Victorian dress gliding between columns. A construction worker was supposedly buried in the walls during renovation. Some say Al Capone's ghost wanders the halls, especially near the Gold Room, where cigar smoke has been smelled with no source. The Congress Plaza Hotel isn't just haunted, it's alive. With every whisper, every flickering light, and every unexplained knock, It invites you to ask, are these ghosts just echoes of the past, or are they still here, waiting for company? Would you check in? Would you stay the night? This has been The Forbidden Files, Echoes and Evidence of the Truth, Episode 6, Room for the Dead, the Haunted Congress Plaza Hotel. Subscribe, share, stay curious, because some places are more than haunted, they're cursed.